Okay, so the other day I went to work on the lights on this thing, and the headlights wasn't working, and somebody said, well, there should be a switch that switches that over from the headlights to the plow lights. And I thought, yeah, and I noticed there was a wire running in here, so I reached up under the dash, I found that wire, and this fell out. So yeah, there was a switch that what happened is this dash rusted out, and Steve found this one at a junkyard, and he probably had a hole drilled right up in here, and this used to probably fit right up in here. So probably that switch right there is going to play a big role in making the headlights work. However, with that said, another thing that may be playing a big role is the dimmer switch. That dimmer switch right there is stuck. What I mean by that is you push it down and it just sticks down, which is a problem because that's, dimmer switch, what it does is cuts your lights on and off between the two sides, the bright and the dim. If you're sticking all the way down, it could very easily be sticking with the lights shut off, sort of halfway between the two clicks. So I thought I'd pull that dimmer switch out. I don't know if I can free it up or if I just need to replace it, but at least I'll get it out. By the way, I went ahead and put some putty on this thing. It's hard, this stuff don't dry very well in this kind of weather, cold as it is, so probably I'll have to let that sit till next time I have a day off in a couple of days. Maybe by then it'll be dry enough for me to sand on it a little bit. To be honest with you, even though it's not dreadfully cold, it's cold enough out here so that the cold sort of adds up. Like if you stay out here working much, you sort of reach a point of discomfort where being in the house seems like a lot more fun. That's about where I'm at now. I've been out here since early this morning, and I'm about ready to go in the house. But I thought before I did, I'd just pop this dimmer switch out, maybe splash a little WD-40 in there. If she don't move at all, I might just unplug it and put it in my pocket, take it to work with me, and run up to the parts store while I'm out on the town and see if I can find me another one. This is my hand-powered air wrench right here that y'all are watching. I don't know if everybody's got one of these or not. It's a pretty handy tool to have. I don't think everybody can afford one of these. Look at it. Oh, she's a beauty. Alrighty. Let me get both hands on the wheel here and see what's going on with this thing. Alright, I got this thing off, and yeah, she's stuck solid as can be. I think rather than a parts store, I may just go online. A lot of times, a lot of these newfangled parts stores don't carry any parts for anything older than yesterday, and they may or may not have something to fit this, but this thing's made in the US of A. Just imagine that. That right there makes it worth an extra quarter or two. Anyway, I think I can probably get my light tester out and go ahead and check just to make sure I have fire to my lights, and then we'll just go from there, I guess.